is a divine sunshine for Divine Union Souls 11. I wanted to go on and give the karmic, I call it now Karmic Chronicles, um, about the things that's going on. I had another dream. So as I'm getting dreams, they're telling me, they're giving me information about what's going on um, in the third party situation. One of the things that's going on is this means of communication. Whomever that this divine masculine, this group of divine masculines that are with, they are pretty much with a karmic that really likes the highlight or the highlight for whatever, like being in out there and like in front of people. They just like the attention. And so you, whichever this group of ones that they keep on sending me these messages through the dreams, are ones that pretty much are always out and about, almost like social butterflies themselves. And so now this new thing, the other dream I had was about them going someplace to a gala and they saying, your time is going to be up. This time they were at a dinner table talking. And some kind of way that the karmic was trying to tell the story didn't make sense. The person they were talking to wasn't able to catch on. They weren't able to really understand what was really actually being said or stated. And it caused for the divine counterpart to be very frustrated, and always had to came in and kind of soup and try to clean up. You're welcome. Clean up the clean up the way in which they communicated the information. They had to come in and fill in the blanks. And right now, the divine masculine says in so many words that he is the divine masculine and divine feminist in these third party situations is tired of always being there to kind of like help other people to understand who that person is or are, or their identity. It was also stated that in this relationship, the reason why the divine feminine karmic and the divine counterpart get involved is because some kind of way with them being in this relationship, they feel that they are being heard in being in this relationship. Like beforehand, nobody was listening to them. They weren't being heard. They didn't even pay attention to them. They was fly on the wall. And now through this relationship where they are, they have moved up in status. The way people look at them, the way people admire them, the way people are saying, "Oh my God." And this is one of the things that's keeping the divine counterpart and these karmics together. I'm also picking up the divine masculine, okay, to be truthful, but it can go again. It could be a masculine that has divine feminine energy. I mean, it could be a feminine with a divine masculine energy, or it could be a divine masculine with a divine masculine energy within, or masculine with a divine masculine energy in it. You know what I'm talking about. You know how I am. So this is really becoming a part. This they saying like this is what's the Elmer's glue. This is what the glue is holding them together. And this is that 3D pool that keeps this karmic situation afloat. Almost like it's saying it's like shit, but keep it float up in the toilet. It just keeps it going, and I don't mean that, but that just came to me. You know, and that's how I know him and I are merging, cause he do more of that cursing than ever before than I do. Um, but anyway, it is, that's who I am. He's part of me. That is my identity now. So I can't really say that's him no more. That's me. I didn't adapt it and I didn't took it in. So yeah, now I do curse. So my thing is that just keeping this afloat here. This is based upon a very superficial, and like you say, water. Water is strong, but you can't really build no tower, or not even a tower. Let's take that out because that's so bad thing. But you can't build a house on that. I mean, even if you do build something in the water, it's on stilts. It still got to have some kind of substance on it. It's not going to float and stay that way for a long time. You know, like you talk about cruise ship, and that's not really something that you can even stay in for long times. It's just for entertainment purposes, you know, just to go on there. Although I have heard or elderly people, I forgot what they call the term is where they go and they live there. And from time to time, it is some people, they say they don't go even into the senior homes. They just stay there and live right there in the it's cruise lines. I forgot what it's called. It's a term for it. The last time I went on a cruise, they told me about it. I said, well, yeah, like, yeah. They look and see where they going to the next cruise, and they just jump from cruise to cruise, and they don't live. They say, why? Because they get their food, they got somebody to watch them, they got a hospital right there, they got everything they need, they got activities. That same thing you went for senior housing. Okay, so right now, you know, I guess I can tie this to Love Boat with the karmics situation. This ain't no cruise line situation where you can jump from that to that. That's temporary. That's not something that, you know, you can only take so much with you, and whatever you bring, that's it. You know, the rest of you got to be in storage. So that's not like an ultimate way of living. And that's the same thing with the karmic. This thing is really based temporarily. That's not really comfortable. That's not home. That's the same thing, just like with us in this relationship with our divine counterparts together. That's home. That there is a luxury, a temporary luxury safe haven right there. And that is where they are. It's like he said, I'm getting tired of it. They're both getting tired. He's like, I'm getting tired every time, helping them to understand what the hell she's saying. He's not really caring. Okay, he's not really caring about where she is. It's about this communication and how other people are seeing her, you know. Every time I have a dream, each little kernel of it is like I'm tired of it. I'm not putting up with the faking. I'm not going to put up or get the dress together. What I'm putting on, which is the dress and type of garment, is the persona, how you identify. I'm not going to put up with that and make sure it's nice and clean. Okay, not something nice and clean. Okay. And they wouldn't, it's not something nice and clean. It's not something that they would they want to keep on cleaning up. I'm sorry, this person keep on texting me. Texas, I'm getting distracted. Squirrel, bring it back. So my thing is this understanding that that's something that they don't want to clean it up no more. They don't want to make it nice and pretty with a red bow anymore. It's like they slapping the bow and there it is, Merry Christmas, whatever, way you take it, way you like it, you don't like it. Too bad, too sad, you know. And again, it's wearing down. It's wearing down to eventually you getting down to it till you're going to have this, what's keep on saying, please watch the one rated R thing where you're about to have this big blow up. It's a build up. See, because when you get people that's like that, like, you know, I'm tired, you're rubbing me raw, you keep pushing on that one spot right there, and I done told you stop tapping on it. You keep on exhibiting these type of behaviors that I don't like. And the cards keep on saying, starting summer solstice, starting 3 weeks from now, summer solstice to winter solstice is where these is building. It's building. It's building. It's tat 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 tat, like a roller coaster. It's building. Some of it's already here, but it's building. My mom always called it, I told Kathy D and I shared it with, this is Act 1. Act 1, Scene 1. The irritation. It starts with a tap. So that tap. Oh, that's irritating. Didn't I tell you stop? Okay, now when I go off on you next time, don't say nothing. And that's what we're about to build on tonight. It's a tap, 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 and a turning around and saying, okay, now let me deal with you. Right now, you're just an irritation. I can kind of deal with you. Especially when we got these times with isolation and you cooked up in the house. Now you ain't got no place to kind of really escape. So now you got to sit there and you got to deal with it. And that tapping, it can be irritating because that person has no place to go. So whatever this person is, like a socialite, this karmic person, likes to be seen, likes to go places, like to always are out and about, a woman, or they're supposed to be a couple about town. And I've told you, and I said that several videos before, that when you coming from that place like that, you don't ever, in any situation, that's even if when you get with your divine counterpart, that's a life lesson. You don't ever get out there and put yourself so much stuff out there like that, that when you ready to backtrack, social media and your friends are going to hold you to it from what you had sold. You overselling it and they buying it, and then they want to know, well, why you returning it. So you're overselling the relationship and on media to other people, and then when it's time you say, well, I want to kind of like, return this relationship, I no longer need it, I no longer want to have it or be owner of it, the rest of your friends is going to be in shock. And so that's another added thing that you feel that you've got to explain yourself to. But y'all was so in love. I was looking at y'all was like the model couple, and I'm saying how I want to be like you all, and now y'all done broke, I don't know what to do. And then there goes the things of what you're thinking about. When that's why a lot of times you see a lot of people say, I keep stuff, my relationship secret, because again, if anything happens, you able to walk. Don't nobody know about it, that it didn't work out, but you and the other person. Now us as light workers, it's a little different. We need to use that stuff as a way, as far as a model. We share, and we can share so much. We ain't supposed to share everything, but enough for us to be able to, everybody to learn from, that you're shining light on. You don't have to be, you be as transparent as the spirit said is needed. It's on an as needed basis that you need to know. But just very interesting where they are now, and you can kind of predict, like I'm showing the kids inferencing, where it's going. The next thing is going to be a big build, like I say, a giant conflict. Something is about to blow, because again, this is an irritation. Every time it's something that's being communicated, something that's being said, something's being taken away, and now the divine counterpart is saying, I'm getting overwhelmed and I'm tired of putting on the show, wearing this mask. I'm ready to take it off. So it's going to be like moving like the Phantom of the Opera. Next, you just be seeing the eye. First it's all over. Next is the eye. And next, before you know it, it'll be purely gone. It's going to go in phases. It's going to go in stages. But the end result is going to be, and if it don't, the spirit is going to come along and just snatch it on off and say, that's enough. You're divine. We got a purpose for you. And right now, although you're practicing free will, but at the same time, you know that we have something already divinely planned for you that only you can be able to do. And so that's enough playing around. Now let's get on with the business of being with who you are supposed to be divinely with. All right. So we pray and know that they'll stop being on the love boat, and they will truly stand, it's time for me to head for shore and to go get me a permanent home instead of getting me a floating home. All right. So as always, I got the phone in my hand. I can't, because I'm waiting for this other thing to download, which looks like it's not going to do. So as always, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste. Let me see. I can do it this way. Ooh, we might slide. Stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste. Namago. Love you.